Okay. That should be ready, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Yep, the stream is up. Um, just gonna share this really quick. Okay. I'm just gonna hop into it because I don't have a lot of time today. In a few hours, I have cadets, and I do want to play some games not on stream. Like, I maybe want to stream for 30 minutes to an hour max, maybe even less if I'm not feeling like it. But I just wanted to, you know, come back finally after a long time. Just as like a little update, we have the Kfir C.10. I just got this yesterday. Pretty fun plane. You should get it. Um, it's actually really cheap right now. It's only like 40 bucks. Of course, we have the F-18C early. But in terms of planes, I have this plane, of course. I already talked about that. But I got the AV-8C, and I'm 64,000 away from getting the A-10A late. I'm very excited for this because, it has the AGM 65Bs, I think. What does it have? AGM 65D. Yeah, I'm really excited for those. CAS is going to be crazy. Another thing, I don't know if I posted about this. I got the M1128 Wolfpack. So imagine this paired with the A10A late. That'd be crazy. Because, I don't know. It's just going to be crazy. Um, that's not what I meant to click. Okay, so if we go to the Kfir C10, you can see I've already got new boosters. I just researched this so I could get on to the next rank. I got Flares and Chaff first, of course. Python 3, because I'm trying to get the Derby modification so that I can get all Derbies, because Pythons are kind of useless at this BR unless your enemy is not looking, which is kind of like half the time, but Derbies will just be more useful anyway. I'm trying to get this so I can maybe bomb a base, possibly. And yeah, in my Israel grind, I've barely grinded the texture. You can see, I say barely, but I almost have the M109. And I've only put 2,000. This is going very slowly because, as you can see, like a Kfir C10 is not a premium like the Nets. It's an event vehicle, which means that, as you can see, if you look at the bottom of the card, it says reward 500%, reward 630%. But here, you can see it's a lot less. And also, it says max vehicle research efficiency is only these top two ranks. And the farther back a rank you go, it can go all the way up to like 95% effectiveness. So this could be minus 95% effectiveness. So I could only be having 5% effectiveness research, compared to researching something like this where I could have like 200% effectiveness. So yeah, that's really bad. But I don't really care about the grind of this nation. I just really like the plane, specifically this plane. So like I don't really care if I get any of the other jets. I'm probably gonna grind with the what's it called, the prop you get, whatever it's called, to grind low tier, because that will probably grind a lot faster than using the Kfir C10. But yeah, the reason I got the Kfir C10 is right now, as I said, it's only $40, which is Canadian, but that's 30. It was like 31 Gaijin coin, and that's the cheapest I've ever seen a plane that has Fox 3s. So I just decided I'd go ahead and pick it up, and yeah, I got Fox 3s. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, we got 2 Pythons, 2 Python 3s, and 2 Derbies. And I really want to have the Derby only loadout, but gotta be like this for now. And also, this thing has an ASAR radar, bro. This radar is so good. Look at that, 70-kilometer lock. It can lock up to 100 kilometers. Effectively. Past that, I haven't seen any matches where the enemies have been farther than 100 kilometers, and I don't think there is any like that, so... Actually, I might just... Wait, wrong thing. I think I'm gonna turn this down to 100 kilometers, because then I can see the enemy distances more accurately. And... let's just check out... Okay, so they're like 50 kilometers away. 50 to 70. Or 50 to 60. Okay, never mind. There's some guys that are like 80 kilometers away. What the heck? Okay, anyways, I think... Oh yeah, this thing, the engine, it's a Mirage 3, so it's basically just an over-modified Mirage 3. This thing was a Mirage 3, and the Mirage 3 got modified by the French to become the Mirage 5. That became the Nesher, which was Israeli. Then the Nesher became the Kfir Canard. The Kfir Canard became the Kfir C.2. The Kfir C.2 became the Kfir C.7, and then the Kfir C.7 became the Kfir C.10. So yeah. Okay, of course. Yeah, there's a lot of Fox 3s at this PR, so I'm just gonna multipath it. Okay. Launch at his ass. Trying to keep the lock. Oh yeah, I got him. Let's stay low, because there's a missile coming. Oh, I thought I was dead there. Okay, I did die. Okay. Oh, I didn't know the J37. I didn't know that thing gives a F-16 RWR ping. That's interesting. It makes sense because pretty sure they share the same radar, but I didn't really I didn't really know that, you know. Yeah, that was not really a good game, but it is what it is. The cast with this thing, I'm not exactly sure, but I feel like it might be kind of insane because, this thing gets Spice 1000. Specifically, just a singular Spice 1000, but, it's a IR gliding bomb with initial onboard guidance and GNSS. Just kind of overpowered. I've never seen anything like it, except for the Spice 2000, which is just the better Spice 1000. But I assume you can only use those on like the other vehicles at this BR or higher, such as like the F-18 or F-15I or something. So yeah, at the start of the match, I always switch my weapons to the Derbies. And my radar's on 200 kilometers again. I don't care. But yeah. Lao lao bing shi lao, wo men shi, shu li shi shang shang. 1 second, going to check this. And there. Did that even send? What? I think that sent twice. I don't know. Never mind it. So it's telling me to reduce speed because it's just a beta like that. This thing has actually pretty good performance in a rate fight. I can rival F-18s with this. I think that's just because of the canards being so, or allowing it to be so maneuverable. But yeah, this thing is probably worth the $40 I spent on it. I'd say it is. especially once you unlock all the modifications. Having to stalk around this thing is kind of painful, but not really, because multipathing's pretty easy. But like back when, if you try to fly high when you're stalk, actually just don't even do that, because you have to, you don't have like flares and chaff and stuff. Or, I mean, you don't have chaff, but you have flares. Okay, F-15. No, just let me switch to HMD. Helmet mounted display. Okay, of course, of course. Let me just... Oh, that's a missile, okay. Wait, F-15 question mark? Come on. Dead. Oh, yeah. Multipath. Oh. Wait, switch back to IR. Switch back to my Fox 3s. Go back to multipathing. Oh, never mind. That went for flares. Okay, that was an accident. Let's just speed up here, because I'm going a bit slow. And let's just pull up. Oh, of course. Yo, 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 okay. Okay, that was very scary. I do not like flying over this water. Wait, what? Okay, wait, let's launch a Fox 3 at this guy. Of course. I'm gonna hit the ground. I'm gonna hit the water. Okay, never mind. Where's the F-16? Oh, wait, wait, wait. Watch me get a Python. Oh. Never mind. Let's just fly. Oh, wait, there's another Kfir C.10. Hello, brother. There's another one of me. Beautiful. Where is this? Of course he's at his base. Is he the only... Yep, there's only one dude left. Honestly, I'm just gonna rearm and repair. Or, no, I'll go for ground targets, because... Can't really... I don't think I'm gonna get him. Even though I do have good speed, everyone else looks like they have better speed than me. Other than... maybe the... F-16s. Possibly. Okay, never mind. My guns do nothing to even slightly armored targets. Actually, no. Never mind. That thing has a pretty good bit of armor, but... I don't know. I don't care. I'm just gonna go for a SPA or howitzer. Howitzer. Is there no MiG-15s around here? Wait. Oh, wait, what? Oh, he's right there. He's kind of getting close, actually. Oh, never mind. No active players left on the enemy team. Come on. Extend my air brake so I can pull around. What the heck? Why is there Fox 3 coming for me? Well, that was interesting. Lao lao bin shi lao, wo men shi. Okay. In 1 second. You know what? I'm gonna play. I think. Should I just make this whole live stream about the Kfir? I think I will. Honestly, the Kfir has like reignited the spark in me to play War Thunder. Because War Thunder was kind of getting a bit boring. Not boring enough that I'd stop playing the game. It's just like, all of this is, it was kind of getting repetitive. But now I got Fox 3s. I'm at a higher BR. I have to stay more alert. Yes, there is kind of Fox 3 spam. Yes, I'm in a 3rd generation aircraft against like 4.5 generation aircraft. But I don't care. I'm nonchalant. Plus, Kfir C.10 is actually pretty good. Everything is okay or okay / good about it, except for one thing. I'd say it only has 4 missiles, which is just sad. Also, don't use the Python 3s. If you never bring 4 Python 3s, never bring more than 2 Python 3s, and even then, I'd just say bring all derbies. Unless you really want IR missiles, because these IR missiles, although they have good range, it's just not it, bro. They don't have IR CCM, so they're very prone to flares. They will literally, the enemy launches one flare, they'll go after that singular flare, bro. So I would not use the Python 3s, no matter, or as long as you're able to use all derbies, you should do that. But I obviously can't. I haven't researched the derby modification, so I can't use 4 derbies. Also, one thing I learned is I thought the derbies were like on the AIM-120 platform, so I thought they were kind of the same missile, but they're actually on the Python 4 platform, which is a longer range IRCCM missile comparable to the R27ET, I think. So they have IRCCM and they're long range, so they're basically the same shape as the derbies, except they have an IR seeker on the front that has IRCCM. Where's this Diddy Blood? Okay, MiG-29, that's not him. Gonna stay a bit slower. This thing kind of feels like playing or it kind of, every time I look at it from the front, it looks like a J-10 or something with canards. Although it's a very different aircraft. Lao Lao Bing Shi Lao Woman Shi. Okay, let's just find some enemies. Wait, what if I did this? Was that tough? Oh, yes it is. Wow. And it didn't go for his missile. That's actually what amazes me. Okay, wait. Insane ASR radar time. Fox 3. Oh, he went behind the mountain. Okay, Blood, you want to play at that game? You can play at that game with me. The aura? Okay, got one. Excuse you? I heard that coming. I wouldn't have been able to flare it anyway, because it's IRCCM. I think it's gate with IRCCM, but never mind. All good. All good. I'm nonchalant. Lao Lao Bing Shi Lao Wo Men Shi Mo Shu Li Shi Shang Shang. Let's actually check the comments of my video, or of the live stream, because I don't know if there's anybody in here. Top messages, how do I, oh, okay, all messages. No messages, no likes, and I'm the only person watching. That's so kind. Ah, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. So yeah, I think I'll do just this one last battle. And I might stream. Actually, I'm not gonna make any promises of when I'm gonna stream because let's be real. Let's face it. I am very inconsistent. I have a second channel now, and I posted one video on that channel like 3 weeks ago, which I said, "Oh, I'll make a second video soon. Don't worry." And I didn't make a second video, so yeah. For now, I'm just gonna have fun doing what I like. So yeah, see, 100-kilometer lock on that J8. It's a bit iffy there, but I don't care. It works. But the derbies only have a range of like, their range is only, like 20. Excuse me? That's so amazing. Like, that's actually so kind. That was Jews. The Jews are ruining the game. The Jews, I don't know if I could speak about this, but that guy was definitely a Jew. Nah, I'm kidding, but I don't know. I just like make fun of Jews because I play Israel, and Israel's the Jews. Actually, there's Christians and Muslims in Israel, but most significant is the Jews and the Christians. I might be a bit biased on the Christian thing, but I don't care. Because I am Christian, if you guys didn't know. I'm Christian. I've been baptized. You know what? Let's just do a little talk here. I'm Christian. I've been Christian all my life for about 2.5 years or 3 years, from when I was like 9 or 10 years old until about 13. I still believe there is a God, but I was just very agnostic, you could say. Like, I just didn't care. I could care less. I did like little kid things. But when I turned 13, or like when I was about to turn 14, I kind of just realized that I need to re-lock in with God. I wasn't really locked in before because I was a little kid, but like I need to lock in, you know what I'm saying? So I sort of did. I still struggle with all the sins. Gluttony, lust, what's another one? Laziness, pride, like all those things, you know? But at least I'm better off than I was before, because now I actually know the path that I need to be on. I know the path, but I'm not really there, you know? But yeah, so I've been basically either Baptist or non-denominational. I don't really know. Kind of the same thing, honestly. But I've been basically Baptist all my life. Basically, either Baptist or non-denominational, because they're kind of the same thing. But yeah. Until recently, about a few months ago, my friend introduced me to the idea of Eastern Orthodoxy, and I watched some videos on it, mostly just edits, not gonna lie, but that really opened my eyes, man. Like, there are more denominations than just Christian and Catholic. And I didn't know that baptism was a denomination. I just thought I'm Christian, he's Catholic, he's Christian, he's Catholic. I only thought Christian and Catholic were the two denominations that you could consider Christian. But then I realized, oh no, there's Eastern Orthodox, and there's Eastern Catholicism, and there's Roman Catholicism, and there's Lutheran, and there's non-denominational, baptism, Anabaptism, Dutch Reformed, all these different ones. and I took a look at some of the ideologies. Not really. It's mostly just coming from my friend Tanner, who explains the things to me. But one thing that's always sort of stuck out to me is the tradition of Eastern Orthodoxy. Like, think about this. The Catholic Church says that Peter, the guy who started the church, one of the 12 disciples, is considered the first pope. But in my mind, I'm just thinking, where do you get pope from? Like, he's Peter, he was an apostle, he was said to start the church, but why are you saying that he's a pope? Why are you saying that he's infallible? Or, maybe he was. He was Peter. He was the first guy. He was the guy who started the church. Other than, of course, Jesus. But why do you think that you need successors to Peter? Actually, no, I'm kind of, maybe you need successors to Peter to, be sort of the head of the church. Not really, because this is more of a conjoined effort thing. It's not one guy leading it, such as the Pope, who's the head, I think, of the Catholic Church, and he's said to be infallible, which means that the Pope cannot make any errors or something like that. I think that's what it means. In my mind, that just doesn't really make sense, and that's kind of what Eastern Orthodoxy is Eastern Orthodoxy split apart from the Catholic Church, and one of the things that they differed from in terms of them and the Catholic Church is they don't have the Pope. They don't have a main leader who's said to be infallible. And the Pope is cool and all. I think he's said pretty good things, and I think he's a great guy. And I like how he's trying to reestablish communion with the Orthodox Church. But realistically, I don't really think we should have a Pope. Just in my mind. I'm not entirely sure about that, but that's just one of the reasons why I would pick Eastern Orthodoxy over. And also just, I like how the Eastern Orthodox Church is. I haven't been to a Catholic church, so that might change my mind when I go to one, but really just the way, just Eastern Orthodoxy as a whole just makes me, it's compelling. It seems, it's like, would you rather follow an offspring of an offspring of an offspring of the original church? Or would you rather follow basically the same or a slight offspring of a church that is basically the same as the original church? Because Eastern Orthodoxy keeps a lot of the things of the original church, except sort of that over time Eastern Orthodoxy has changed a little bit. But mostly Eastern Orthodoxy has guarded what... It hasn't really changed in any ways, which is what I like. It's way more original than any of the churches today, and it's way more traditional, original. You just feel the presence of God when you walk into that church. It's like, as soon as you walk in, you do not want to utter a word out of your mouth. You are allowed to, but it's like you're just in awe. You just look when you look at the icons, bro. The icons, you look at them. It's really a sight to take in. Even in a small Orthodox church, it's really a sight to take in. All the pictures and stuff. But yeah, that was my rant. I will get back to gameplay because I'm so Sigma. So yeah, my plan is to get probably, for now, the GBU 49, I think it is. I didn't even get to scroll to it, but it's the one that has GNSS, laser and GNSS, or it's just GNSS, I think. But yeah, that's the one that I mainly want to get because I can just launch those things and I can just forget about them, fire and forget. They're kind of not a really good comparison, but Fox 3 bombs. They just go by themselves. They guide themselves to the target. You don't have to be constantly guiding them. And they have long range because they're. I'm pretty sure GNSS uses GPS to guide them or something. Geographical positioning. Something, I don't know. Bro, I keep forgetting to switch my radar here to 100 kilometers. But yeah. Also, if I said anything wrong about any of the churches, Catholicism or Orthodox Church, feel free to correct me. I was kind of just going off on a whim. That was not planned out at all to be said or anything. And I'm really open to correction because when it comes to things that I'm not 1 bajillion% sure about, I'm open to correction. I don't want to, especially because I don't want to like say something that's wrong, such as if I were new to Christianity as a whole, and then as a joke, I said maybe like, Jesus isn't God or something like that. Like, and yeah, I just don't want to say anything offensive. For one, and two, just if I get anything wrong, I want to be corrected so that I learn. Correction comes with learning. When you are corrected from a mistake, you learn from that mistake. So, yeah. Correction is learning. Why do we even play top tier? We are food to the SUs, F-15s, and 1 or 2 Rafales. I'm just trying to get my F-15J. I have it. Go for boosters ASAP. If not, it feels like a bus without wheels. So kind. Oh, there's a SU-27. That could be a SU-30. Mark II. Or it could basically just be any of the flankers. They all show up like that. I don't feel like launching like that, though. That is really a bad launch. I'm not going to take that. Oh, right there, though. No, let's just do this. What if I do this? Okay, wait, let's come around on this guy. Can I, like, go up, please? I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just gonna J out. You know what? I think I'm gonna play just some of my other vehicles to catch you up on how they feel. Specifically, I'm gonna be playing the Wolfpack and... yeah, maybe just the Wolfpack. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, I've been grinding a little bit of Great Britain because I really want the Ratel 20. I don't know if that's a good idea. So yeah, we got the AV8. No, let me just play my 10.3 lineup. It's gonna be 10.7 once I get the A10. Boom! This little Diddy Blood said question mark. When I sent him my live stream, he just sent a question mark. You are a Diddy Blood. Boom, that's a perfect response. Ooh. Another wolf pack. Oh, I thought that was a turn 3 for a second. I thought maybe I got a down tier. But that wouldn't make sense. That's like a 2 BR down tier. So we would both... He would have to get up tier, and I'd have to get a major down tier. He'd have to also get a major up tier, but yeah. A full up tier and a full down tier, that's what it's called. Okay, I'm just gonna peek up here. Yeah, really? That's their spawn, man? Really? There's guys at the place where they spawn? I never would think that in a million years, man. That's crazy to think about. How they would spawn at their spawn. What? Really? Really, man? Really? Are we for real, gang? Are we for real? Okay, wait, let me just... Actually, let me just use the pneumatic suspension like this to just get like a better angle on there. Okay, recon reports, Benemy jotted. Wait, what if I just... No, really? I can't do it? I was thinking maybe I could glitch it and try and get, thermal sights on my... Wait, what? Excuse me? Kill him. Thank you, Diddy Blood. Oh, hit his track? Wait, let me go a little bit up. Goodbye. Or not, okay. Little Diddy Blood. Excuse me. Not kind. What tank is there? Who is this Diddy Blood think he is? Let me actually just... Where's his Diddy Blood at? You know, maybe I'll move this way. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna die. Watch me right now, I'm gonna die. And I thought so, okay. Of course. Cause that's just my luck. Oh yeah! I got the UH-1B with AGM-22s. I should show you guys this. You know what, I will. Thank you. Oh, I spawned at the far spawn. Are you serious right now? What the heck? I don't like this one. At least I can scout out a target, maybe. And probably not get shot down by AA. Okay, you know what? Or not scout out a target, but scout out a area to perch. Wait, let me just pull up like this. You will poopy pants, do your dance. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Kendrick, you ate a tire. I'm sorry. I'm just so aura. In this Rizgabadi. Rizabadididi. Rizabadididi. Semi-automatic. Sackloss. Weaponry 5. Exit selected weapon mode. I don't know, I just like it like that. even though I don't have the 40mm grenade launcher yet. Alright, I'm checking my ground altitude here, because you know I'm over the snow, it's kind of hard to see. Okay, yeah, that's this river, if I follow it, should pull right up to the battlefield. Yeah, that should pull like right up to the battlefield, so I'll just follow this river. 4 kilometers away. At like 2.5 kilometers is kind of the maximum distance I put this thing. Because the missiles are kind of slow. But I don't really care. I just need a spot that I won't get inappropriately touched by anti-air. So you know what? Let me just do this and this. And let's do this. And let's do this. Just to check. Okay. You a poopy pants, do your dance. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I hope you eat a skibbity tire. Oh, Brudsky is motivating the team. This goy. Okay, let's just pull up. Actually, wait, this is... Hold up. This is kind of a perfect spot, bro. Okay, wait, let me just line it up and find it. Ooh. 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 Oh, I think you went behind a building. Oh wait, there's a guy over there. What's... Where's somebody that I can shoot at? There's a guy right there. This little bud. He's gonna go behind a building, isn't he? So unkind. But what if I put my missile over here? Oh wait, I hit him. He's nonchalant, I guess. F5? Oh, never mind. The A10, or the F5E, I think it is, gets a cannon very similar to the A10. But it's kind of just, this. It's the same thing, but it's stuffed in a box, basically. Should I go up higher? I think I should. Oh, shoot. Come on, Kendrick. Eat a skibbity tire. This chud. This chud, come on. Okay, blood. This dude has a full paragraph. Oh yeah, if you use Chinese characters, you can have like a whole poem in your username. Okay, I cannot use the AV8, but I can use the M163, which also, this is a new vehicle I got. And I'm gonna... I should have spawned at the other spawn. Doesn't matter, though. I got a great game where I had 3 kills with just this tank, by the way. Just kind of OP. It's getting very cold in my room because I have my window open. So, after this game, I think I'm going to end the stream and close the window. Quick IRL Lord drop. My window was cold. Should I shoot him down, guys? Oh, he went behind the mountain. I will shoot him down if I see him again. Just watch me. Watch me, blood. Watch me shoot down this blood. Oh, never mind. The game just doesn't want me to then. Can I like... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Might possibly save from something. Maybe. I should move. What's there? Nothing. Skibbity mace, tickle my face, had a good time, and then you go trace. Of course. Of course. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna hop off. Goodbye, guys. Actually, nah. I'm not gonna say goodbye yet. I'll say goodbye when I get back to the hangar. I'm gonna do like an outro thing. And you know what? Maybe I will edit this and turn it into a YouTube video. I don't know if I have to be recording at the same time to do that though, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Anyways, that'll be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, if anyone is going to watch this. But yeah. So the vehicles I showcased today, Wolfpack, Vulcan, Huey with the missiles, and then the Kfir C.10, my new favorite plane. Yeah. That's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, and God bless.